I have read 31 books in the month of September, and I have completed 300 books so far this year. I have made a yes no maybe video of the books of September, so if you want to watch a short version, head over there. If you do want to hear me yap, come have a seat and we'll chat about these books. Catabasis, now this was huge in the book talk community, like everybody was reading it. Everybody loves Ari Kwong. I've only read Yellowface and I did think it was kind of boring. This was good. I like the unique concept of going through hell, but otherwise I was kind of bored. I'm just one of those people who I really don't understand like the academic PhD level of thinking. Even if someone tries to explain it at like dumber level, it's just, it doesn't connect with me. Trust of the Emerald Sea. People say that you can read this like a standalone. You don't need to read the other Cosmere books, but I firmly believe, since this is told by a narrator from someone in the Cosmere universe, since I have never read any other Cosmere book, I didn't know who this person was and it didn't like impact me really. So this is like a cute, sweet Princess Bride inspired story. I listened to it on graphic audio, which was really good, but to me it was like cute and whimsical, and like that was it. I love Bridget. I love her Defy the Night series. This series, it's good. There's not much sustenance to it quite yet. It's like building into the next book. This is her step into like adult fantasy, because there is mention of like possibly a throuple in here. So get a little spicy. I think I would still recommend it. I have read Razorblade Tears and King of Ashes, so I wanted to read another one. This was really good. It wasn't my favorite, but I still recommend it. It's still dark, but it has a good mystery to it. My favorite series of September that I read was the Gods and Monsters series. I listened to part 1 of book 1 on graphic audio, and that's what like suckered me in. The 4th book is coming out at the end of October, so I am ready. I'm obsessed. Now, I love the Crowns of Nyaxia series, but since it's been a while since I've read it and I don't know the plot anymore, and I was never a fan of Miche, I just thought this book was okay. Another big chunky series that I did read was the Sun Eater series. I read the last 3 books and the little novella. I want to love this series so much. Like, I keep telling myself that each book is gonna get better, and it really doesn't. It's just really long-winded and kind of boring, and like people have compared it to Red Rising, which I've been obsessed with Red Rising, which is why I wanted to read Sun Eater, but it is completely different. It's really just not my vibe, but I will be finishing it because I can't just leave it unfinished. Forget Me Not was a new thriller. I recommend this. This is pretty solid. If I give it a 4 stars, I would say it's worth looking into if you are wanting to read a thriller. I read Regretting You. I don't normally read contemporary romances, nor do I really read Colleen Hoover anymore. I used to, but because Dave Franco is in Regretting You, and I love Dave Franco, I want to read the book before I watch the movie, so that's what I did. It was cute, cheesy, like all the other Colleen Hoover books. It was like a maybe for me, but I was like, look, I'll go see the movie. I'll go see Dave Franco's face. All This Could Be Yours, just not a thriller like worth your time. I read the 2 books in the Night Angel trilogy. I still have to read the 3rd. This is really good on graphic audio, although I have to admit the music is so loud at times. It is Brent Weeks' debut trilogy, so I think even he said it would like needed some work, but like I'm vibing with it. I want to finish the series. Read the novella Roots of Darkness. I just need to get this off my Kindle. It's been sitting on my Kindle forever. I like this series. I don't love it as much as like a lot of other people do, also because again I don't remember the plot, but I still am going to continue the series next year. And apparently there's also book 4 or 5. I don't know. There's like more books, so I don't know. I read Until the Heart Stops. This was like a cute, almost novella vampire fantasy story that I saw someone say they were obsessed with, and I just didn't think it was fine, but like that was it. If you want to read like vampire stories for Halloween, sure, go ahead. A Blood and Banes is the 2nd book to Of Flames and Fallacies. This sort of gives like Fourth Wing vibes. There's no Academy vibes. It's just because of the dragon in it, but it is really good. It's a fun adventure. I recommend it. I read The Wives of Hawthorne Lane. This is like a Desperate Housewives kind of thriller, so I would say yeah, you can check it out. For some reason I'm always just reading like a random James Patterson novel. They all are just the same. $1 Billion Ransom was nothing new. I mean, it is very fast paced. It's very twisty. It's typical James Patterson. It's not his worst, but it's not his best. I read Anathema and Eldritch. This is something that I normally would not read because I don't read gothic horror, and the horror elements freaks me out in these books. I hate spiders. Like, I hate anything. I hate insects. I hate monsters. It's creepy. The plot is good, and there's a lot of other trigger warnings, trauma, and like PTSD from the characters. Definitely be aware going into it. I also thought this was supposed to be a duology. I don't know why, but it's a series, and now I gotta wait for it to be finished. Hot for Slayer is another cute like, vampire novella, but I recommend this over Until the Heart Stops. The Second Death of Locke was also really good. The only complaint is that the male main character felt just a little bland, and if this is the series, it felt like it really wrapped up in this book right here. I read The Grape Artist, which is the 2nd book in Sanchez and Heron series. This is just a crime series. I would recommend checking it out. I really enjoy it. I read the Primal of Blood and Bone. Oh my god, she is thick. She's a chunky girl. I love that you're from Light and Ash Road. I put so much of my blood, sweat, and tears into this series. You could take half of this out and it would still been a good book. And we still got 2 more books after this. The Pumpkin Spice Cafe was so cute. Anything below a 3.6 star read on Goodreads, I'm not touching it with a 10-foot pole. But this was cute and I went in with like way low expectations and I already knew this is like if you take a Hallmark movie, you put it into a book and then you add smut into it. That's what you get with these type of books. They make me want to move to a small New England town, fall in love. Even though I am happily in a relationship. I read the Thursday Murder Club. I wanted to watch the movie though on Netflix and I feel like I would like the movie a lot better than I like the book. The book was cute because it's just about a bunch of like old people in a retirement village like solving a crime. It's cute. And last but not least, I listened to Pestilence on graphic audio. This took me about like 4 hours because I was like whizzing through it. I did not know that the 4 Horsemen stories were standalones. I thought it was like the 4 horsemen like all coming together, like each telling their own story, but they're working together and there's like this evil main character and they're like trying to defeat, I don't know, some big villain or whatever. But it's just about each one of them coming to Earth like at different time periods, basically to destroy Earth because God lost faith in humanity. Each of the 4 horsemen meet a different character and they fall in love and they realize that humanity is actually good and then they kind of change themselves to be better. I like the first one because I like the romance between Pestilence and Sarah, and there's some good spicy scenes. I don't need to read 3 more books of like the same exact plot. That's enough yapping. Let me know if you have read any of the same books in September.